Yeah, sure.
And third, there's the good old-fashioned. There are three main species of carrot. First, there's the common cupboard carrot. Second, there's the carrot with the bottom.
Excuse me?
There's the carrot with the bottom handle.
Yeah, sure.
And third, there's the good old-fashioned baby carrot. Aww.
This is actually a little disturbing. A carrot with a bottom handle. There's the carrot with the bottom handle. Yeah, it can handle the bottom.
Hi YouTube, welcome back in home. My name is Cypress, and if you didn't know yet, I stream live on Twitch. If you would like to see me play games or hang out with the community, please go check out twitch.tv/VTuberCypress. Today, we'll be taking a look at You Suck at Cooking. If you like what we're watching today, please make sure you subscribe to them.
This is the video that made me discover this channel.
We're guys. Of course we take a zucchini and make it into a hammer, then carve up a bunch of carrot nails and hammer them into an apple, then go into the forest and perform the secret ritual of the Apparatini to open the portal into the nether realm.
Freaking love it. Of course you guys do that. That's just a thing that you should be doing as a guy. So this is what those No Girls Allowed tree houses were up to. Him. Yeah, he's the one who snitched. The council isn't happy with this. He will pay. Hell, man, the council will hear of this. How dare you? The council finds you guilty of treason.
It always surprises me how few people seem to know that if you cut open the pit of an avocado, there's a bit more avocado inside there.
Wait, what? Is that true? I feel like he's lying to me. Me, when I purposely spread misinformation on my fucking do it, I was like, wait, what? This makes no sense. I think this is legit the most believable of all the edits you've done. It's insane to me how few people seem to know that. Honestly, but he did it really well. Like I just knew that didn't make sense, but he said it like, I guess like the delivery made it seem legit. Actually, when you cut open the pit of an avocado, you don't, because it's hard as shit to cut, slippery as hell, and you end up in the ER. Yes, don't try to do that. The chat saved my life.
Most people have no idea why it's called an eggplant. Eggplants have way more liquid inside them than it seems, and if you burst enough of those cells, then cut it open, that liquid looks surprisingly like an egg white. But I have no idea why it's called an eggplant.
What the fuck? I can't explain it, but I feel violated. That eggplant emoji is starting to make even more sense. I'm a mature person. The real reason is because early in the process, an eggplant looks like an egg. Kind of right, the original eggplant before all the genetic modification actually did look like an egg. So they made sense before, but now not anymore. That's crazy. Look at that, it really does look like an egg.
Orange peels contain oil sacs.
Orange peels contain oil sacs with D-limonene, which is flammable. So if you're lost in the woods on a really cold night with no lighter, but you happen to have an orange on you, you can take very dry pine needles or leaves, sandwich them in the peel, and if you rub them together firmly for long enough, you can distract yourself from the fact you're about to freeze to death.
Okay, I think everything is gonna be like a joke, right? But he says it in such a way, he starts the videos in such a way that I keep forgetting that. Instructions unclear, I am now cold and on fire. I've been watching this guy for years. Somehow he still makes me think that he's going to give me a legitimate piece of advice. I guess I'm just that gullible. I feel like that too. I'm like, literally, Cypress, you watched a few videos now and you actually thought he was gonna be serious. If you say something with enough confidence, people will believe whatever you say. Exactly, it's the way that he makes the videos. He makes it as if it's a serious one. Cooking with sand.
When you spin a hard-boiled egg and quickly stop it, it stops spinning. But do the same thing.
No, wow, really? No way, I didn't see that coming.
Spinning. But do the same thing with a raw egg and it will keep going. Now, if you take that raw egg and bury it in sand when the temperature is above 104 for just 26 minutes, you're pretty much guaranteed to get sick if you eat it.
Thanks for telling us that. I only learned the best cooking information from this channel. Very useful information. Genetically modified apple.
This is a genetically modified apple.
You're lying to me.
An apple. It's been modified to grow in Florida year-round rather than just seasonally further north. It tastes exactly the same, and I'm all for increasing food production, but it gives me a creepy feeling. Like, should we be doing this? I don't know. What do you think?
What did he do? Just glue orange peels on the apple? How does this work? I'm not yet convinced you didn't just glue an orange peel to an apple. That's what I'm thinking. A wolf in sheep's clothing, an apple in orange peels.
This is a genetically
it's glued? I'm like trying
apple.
to... Oh, wait! I was like, but you don't see anywhere that it's like glued on, right? But maybe he caught it, or like maybe you can see it on top of it, but he isn't showing it.
Genetically modified apple.
Yeah, he isn't showing the top part really. Maybe you would see it there, I don't know. Or it could also be on the other side. Comparing? I thought you said combining apples and oranges.
Imagine if every corner of your kitchen Was this iconic?
Peach pit hack.
Most people will just throw out a peach pit without realizing that if you hammer a nail in the stem side, tie on a string, make a wireframe and dangle it over a cup so it's just touching the surface of the water, and then
Right.
put it in a bright window, you have
Right.
your very own peach pit dangling so it's just touching the surface of the water in a bright window. Follow for more tips.
Thank you, because I really would love a peach dangling over water in front of my window as decoration. Everyone is gonna see that piece and be so jealous of me. I was about to skip this video because I thought it would be another pointless hack, but this truly changed my life. I knew there was a reason I got out of bed this morning. This absolutely changed my life from not having a peach pit dangling so it's just touching the surface of the water near a bright window to having a peach pit dangling so it's just touching the surface of the water by a bright window. Celery strength test?
Celery is incredibly strong, owing in part to its connective tissue. If you compare its pound-for-pound strength to the wings of a Boeing 737, the 737 is actually way stronger, which is why they...
Really? It is? No way! I would have never guessed that.
don't make airplanes out of celery.
Damn. I was always wondering why they're not doing that. It always seemed like such a good idea to me. Like, why would you not? But I get it now. Thank you. There goes my plans to make an airplane from celery. This perfectly fits with... Did you know Jupiter is so big that it can fit two smaller Jupiter? 10 more ways to chop an onion.
The first method is the fork method. Slice your onion in half, jam your fork inside, slice across, then down the other way.
I've seen this one. Oh, I didn't know you made this as well.
The next method involves hitting your onion firmly with your knife around the outside to loosen up the insides. Slice it open. It's not perfect, but it'll get you most of the way there. If you have a ball,
I mean, I wish that worked like that, but...
firmly with your knife around the outside to loosen up the insides. Slice it open. It's not perfect, but
My God,
it'll
I
get
would
you most
love
of
if
the
that
way
worked
there.
like
If you have a
that. I
balsa wood
hate cutting
board,
onions.
It's not very dense, so you can place your onion underneath it, then push until it comes through, and don't forget to clean
Does that?
up the onion skin. If you have any professional wrestling experience, you can drop a flying elbow from the top rope. This method is called Edward Knife Fingers. It's just like playing a piano, except it sounds better than
Can
when
you
you play
not have your fingers next to it?
piano. You can also do the wolf